Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rice. Now Odegaard. Ranieri. Merino. Pass is just off target. Belletti. And Sané. That is a great pick out. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now that is commitment to the cause. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Sané with the short one. And here's Christian. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Trossard. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. That's an untidy challenge, free kick given. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket, it's just a stern lecture. Gabriel. Odegaard. Mbappe. Great ball and he's in here. Real chance! That has been knocked clear. Has a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Crosses it in. And that should get the job done. Merino. And now the breakaway. Ranieri. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has not gone well. He's looking wide.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Oh, sweet feet. Oh, shooting chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
Partey. Now Odegaard. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Diaby. Diaby! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ranieri. Now it's Trossard! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Paris Saint-Germain heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Odegaard.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Sane clears it away. Trossard. Odegaard. Neymar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Sane. And it's Neymar. Mbappe, he has found the way through. Cleared away. Oh, good ball, shots on here. Rice. Merino. Driving on and making good progress. Merino! Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. There's the start of the second half. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And he's there to clear it. Belletti. Showing good feet. Nice interception, well timed. Merino. Now it's Trossard. He's played him through. Sane, who's set up one goal so far. Partey.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
And the counter is on. And it's lofted through here. And it's hoisted clear. That was always going to be the keepers. Timber tries making a foray down the right. Looks to go up and over. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Diaby. He's gone for goal! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bowden really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Odegaard. And he's picked out the run. That's been intercepted. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Yes! And they are cruising away. Paris Saint-Germain find a position of real strength now. And here's Trossard. Well read, and the danger is averted. Neymar, and they can counter here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Trossard's cross. That's going to go a long way. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Pour le remplacer, le numéro 6.
Lobbed in behind. Goalkeeper's ball. Ball's gone out of play.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 15. À sa place, le numéro 14.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Havertz. Havertz! Oh, belter! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So is this the start of a comeback? That is very well defended. Oh, nice touch. Belletti. Pressing high and with purpose. Paris Saint-Germain will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Havertz. Played out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
He's definitely playing with a lot more conviction. This team should look to him to produce the catalyst for a comeback.
He's had it taken off him. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Just 5 minutes left. Foden. Now Neymar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Martinelli. There's the shot! No mistake! With so little time left, grandstand finish! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Le numéro 8.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Griezmann. And it's Schneider.
That's going in strongly.
Goes down, but nothing given. Martinelli. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Played into space out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had it nicked away. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. They're taking a moment to consider their options.
Well played and well cleared.
And that will be it. Paris Saint-Germain pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Cristiano Ronaldo taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. So yet again, Munich expects, and it has every reason so to do. Bayern, so often Germany's indisputable champions, the preeminent force of our day, looking to impose itself once more. As you can see, oh, he's been caught on it here! Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Oh, they could be caught. Great hit! Big moment! Massive goal!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it.
An act of charity gratefully received. So, a breakthrough already. And that has been cleared. João Palhinha. Guerrero. Now it's Sané. He's looking to set free a runner. He's onside. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Goretzka. And Sané! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
João Palhinha. Now Boy. João Palhinha. And it's Gnabry. And it's Guerrero. And he has been fouled there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Gnabry. Diaby.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Neymar. Spread out to the left. Sané tries a shot! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And here's Gnabry. Shapes to shoot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Diaby.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
It's a pretty loose pass. Dyer. Stanisic. Dyer. He could be in here. Look at the space. Cristiano Ronaldo! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
That's just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Guerrero. Out to the right. And it's Sané.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Guerrero. He's got the shot away! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Costa Curta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Oh, look at the space here. Sane does really well. And Sane! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse exploited with glee. Bayern Munich get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Sane! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Sane really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Keeper's dealt with that. Here's the cross. And he was quick to get it clear again. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Sané. He's having a go. And the ball's come loose here. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. And through to the goalkeeper. Sané. And João Palhinha. Mbappe, Cristiano Ronaldo, and the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it, and in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1.
Please welcome our players.
No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are back on the way. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Bayern Munich have got it back and they'll have another go. The most accurate pass. Goretzka. It's Goretzka! It's in! They are right back in business!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that was very necessary. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Goretzka has a look and plays it forward. Thinks one through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then. Paris Saint-Germain really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
And here's Muller. Good ball over the top. And he thumps it clear.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
Neymar. Sané. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Deftly out wide. Gnabry.
Bayern Munich clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see it.
There's the hit! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Now it's Muller. He's shifting through the gears here. Muller was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable real chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And again they hit the front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Substitution in progress.
Stanisic. Paris Saint-Germain have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Gnabry. Lovely bit of skill.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's a goal! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much...
Shot at goal! And it's come back out to him. It's there! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
And here's Mbappe. Now, can he find a finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. Guerrero. Müller. Very much into the last knockings. Looks to go up and over. Costa Curta with the clearance. It's a mighty effort! He will be livid with himself. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Olise.
Minutes has been indicated.
Olise! It's in! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that's it. That was always inevitable. And now he has two. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Müller. Olise providing an outlet on that flank. There will be a throw-in. Stood up well to him there. And that's it. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Cristiano Ronaldo, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of... And Arnautovic! He's delivered all right!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid.
He's had a shot! They've scored! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Paris Saint-Germain! Neymar!
The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And that is doing no harm at all.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
That's really well cleared. Looking for options for movement. Oh, what a ball! Great chance! It's run loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add, ambitious and adventurous too.
Foden! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Mkhitaryan. Neymar wins the duel this time. Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Bastoni. Oh, it's Mkhitaryan. Hernandez gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Foden. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Mkhitaryan, it's Mkhitaryan! Goal!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Barella, he's free, he has got space. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aimed in... Oh, what a climb!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Oh, it's diehard.
He's one-on-one! There's the shot! It's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
And yes, it's him again. Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He has found the way through. Firmly met. Nicked it back promptly. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. That's a fabulous ball. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Pavard. Barella, distributed tidily. Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Now it's Mbappe. Gets his pass away. Pass is just off target.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's a decent clearance. Great defending, strong and determined. Pavard promptly onto that, and that is that. Martinez. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's nice. Hits one! They are rampant! And surely... And it's half-time here.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Paris Saint-Germain lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Brilliantly cut out. Pavard. Now Dumfries. And it's Mkhitaryan. Arnautovic. That has been slung wide. Barella. And here's Mkhitaryan. Gives it back. Martinez! Great football, shot and save. Diaby going face-to-face with his great rival.
Paris Saint-Germain making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Driving on and making good progress. Great position here. Barella. Arnautovic.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Punched away. Belletti. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they finally made a decision to get tighter.
Beckenbauer. Belletti. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Arnautovic. Shot at goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Dumfries does well to get it back. He's found a way. There's the hit! Sane gets good distance on it. Foden. Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sané. Sané driving. Oh, shooting chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Acerbi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 8. Lascia il campo per il numero 9. Cambio di giocatori.
Mkhitaryan. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 95. Numero 22. Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 7.
Dumfries. Thuram! Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Thuram! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
And the keeper's got it again. Calhanoglu, spread out to the left. Now it's Correa. Crosses it in. That has been knocked clear.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that's well seen too. Barella. Oh, that is a nice touch. Mbappe. Paris Saint-Germain do have a chance to counter here. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And it's Snyder, played out wide. Great run on the overlap here. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Turns and goes back. Martinez. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Zielinski. That's a Serbi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Mbappe is
Ci sarà
killing
un
after
minuto
that
di
one.
recupero.
Mbappe! De Vrij with the clearance. That's at the end. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Martinez. Barella has it in a wide position. Oh, now to... Can he put it away? Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, super find. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
And now the breakaway. Mbappe. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Dumfries. Out for a throw.